Hi, my name is Matea Stoev, and I am proud to say that I come from Macedonia, the city of Ohrid, also known as the Balkan Pearl, city that because of its unique historical and natural beauties is under the protection of UNESCO as a World Heritage.
We all love the places, the environment that we are a part of, but not always and not all of us appreciate what we have, until the day when we are sorry for losing it because of our selfishness and blindness. For the situation to be more painful, the problem with the environmental pollution is not just in local frames, it is a global problem worldwide. Nowadays, we all speak about the pollution and the possible consequences, but not many of us speak about the solutions, and even less of us show their own examples. That's why I don't want to think about the negativities that we are making. I want to think in the opposite way, and instead of pointing the problems, I want to raise my voice and speak about the protection of the environment and finding solutions. With this short movie, I want to show and to prove that for my small contribution to the environment around me, the nature will reward me with many gifts, because my little steps mean a lot to her. The science says that if one day all bees are gone, the humanity will have only 4 years of life left. So I decided to help the bees by breeding them, and in that way at the same time to help the environment and the humanity to survive. I decided to use my grandfather's old bee houses and honeycombs and to renew them. Then, I took some of my old honeycomb frames and by melting them I made new clean frames for my bees. For this process, I have decided to make an invention in order to use the sun's energy instead of regular electricity, and I built it, as I called it, a sunlight smelter. For my pleasure, a couple of wooden frames and a glass from an old window as a transmitter were a wonderful idea. My sunlight smelter worked perfectly and it didn't take long to melt them. The frames were renewed and replaced. Now, my bees have all the necessary conditions to live and to be productive and to help the environment to progress. Being focused on the nature, I started thinking, what benefits do I have from breeding my bees and how can I use them? First thing that I can have from my bees is the natural bee wax. I am sure that every one of us has used wax for medical or cosmetical reasons, as for an example for healing burns or as a replacement for the skin creams full with chemicals. So I decided to make my own natural skin cream by using natural ingredients. Bees provide propolis that is very useful, not only for them to keep their homes safe from infections and diseases, but is also very useful for the people because of the strong antiseptic, antivirus and antibacterial effect. Propolis is considered to be a natural antibiotic, especially helpful against Streptococcus and Salmonella. That's why I have used the benefit of breeding bees and made my own natural propolis spray. Royal jelly is a product that cannot be produced in any artificial way. We all know how healthy the royal jelly is for the human immune system, but from the other side how expensive it is to buy it in the pharmacy. So why to buy it when I can have it from my own bees? Pollen is considered to be the most complete substance in the world, consisting everything that is necessary for the human organism to function. Being full with amino acids, minerals and vitamins, it helps the organism to be healthy and prevents from many diseases. My biggest award is the pure natural honey that I have got just by respecting the nature and taking care of it to progress by breeding bees. Sitting under the sun, surrounded with the smell of phacelia and the nose of my bees, I am proud of my work. Proud that I have helped the nature to raise and to progress. And yes, I do not worry about the bee stings because even they have a cure effect. Especially nowadays with the COVID virus, some researchers say that people that have had bee stings are more immune to the COVID virus compared to the ones they don't. At the end of this sweet journey of mine, I will conclude that being kind to the nature is being kind to ourselves. Yes, every change needs time. Taking time to make a change often means taking time to learn. Taking time to learn means willing to win. And sometimes that victory is not only ours, because some changes are not only for us. Some of them belong to the generations after us. So let's make them good. Let's be an example for a solution instead of a pollution.